Welcome to ThinkBox Media Source. My name is Sunny, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to use the advanced animation on the Canva program. So let's get started and let's get into it. So welcome to ThinkBox Media Source, and we're going to talk about how to use the advanced animation using the Canva program. So of course, let me just show you an example of what I've done already. And as you can see, the ball's moving in the water, the little surfer's moving, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. So again, work along with me as we have some fun making this video. So we're going to go back to the home page and we're going to click on either thumbnail or the video, but in this particular case, we're going to click on the video. And that's how we're going to create our animation is on the video program this time. So again, a thumbnail or the video, doesn't really matter. Again, effects turn into automatically MP4s regardless. So we're going to type in ocean because that's what we're going to show you today, how to kind of add animation to an ocean. So if you click on the different items there, again, I already have some items that I've already picked out, but again, in your recently used, so whenever you use an item, of course, that item's going to go into your recently used. But for the sake of it, I'm going to type in ocean, click on ocean background. And of course, the same one that you just saw in the video is the same one that I'm going to use here. And then I'm going to set it as my background. Now, of course, when I click on it here, you're going to see that, of course, the ocean is moving around. And of course, it's a video. So we're going to sit there now, and then we're going to go and add some elements so that you can get an idea of what you can do using, of course, the animations in Canva. So I'm going to sit here and I'm going to scroll down and I'm going to use some of the elements that I had already picked out from before. And let's see. So as you can see, I have some of the, you can put in sand toys. You can put in some of the different items that anything to do with beach. Here, I'm going to start laying in the sand and put the sand, of course, in the position that I want to. And then I'm going to go click on perhaps, the sandcastle. We're going to use that sandcastle image. Again, it's just really trying to create a flow of using the items and trying to make it, in a sense, 3D and give it some realization. So here we're going to add that sandcastle. Of course, we're going to put it to the size and try to give it, again, more of that real effect of what the sizes would be. But you can do whatever you want. So we're going to add, of course, the sand bucket here now. And again, we're going to bring it down to the size that we want. Stick it, of course, in the placement. And again, it's starting to look really cool already. And then we're going to grab the kids playing in the sand. Now, in this particular case, I want to create it so that I am making it seem like it's still part of the scene. So I'm going to hit layer. I'm going to put send to background, and I might have to do that a couple times because of the other elements that are on the page already. So as you can see now, it's behind the sand, and I'm just going to place it into a spot, which again fits into the video, gives it more of that realistic, perception to it. Add a shovel. I'm going to sit there and put that shovel, flip it around, put it exactly where I want to in the sand. And again, just trying to add the different elements and the different toys. And then we're going to add, let's add this little pile of toys as well. Stick it in the front. That's the beauty of creating the different, again, animations, is that you can just really do whatever you would like. There's so much fun in doing this, and it's just a matter of playing around. So we're going to put in a beach ball now, and we're going to put the beach ball over into the corner, and we'll come back to that in just a little bit. And we're going to add again an animation to it. We're going to put this item in there, the chair and umbrella. We're going to flip it around because we want it to face, of course, that way, so it fits just nicely. And place that in there, make it a little bit bigger. And again, then we're going to grab the surfer. I'm going to put the surfer smaller, put the surfer in the water again, giving it more of that realistic feel of the size of the surfer in the water, what the surfer might look like. And again, we'll come back to that element again, and we'll give it an animation as well. So let me just scroll down here, and there, see how I have a ship. Okay, now I grabbed a picture of a ship. So in order to remove that background, I'm going to have to click on Edit Photo. Then I'm going to click on Background Remover. And then I'm just going to take it down to the small size that I want it to look like, as if it's in the back part of the ocean, that there's a big ship coming there. And again, I'm just going to copy it, and I'm going to flip it around and act like it's coming from the other way. And again, kind of place it on the waterline area and give it a nice little feel of the two different sizes. And then of course I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna go look for, what else do I want? What else do I want to put in there? Okay, so let's look for another beach ball. Put another, I'm sorry, but I really like colors. I really like colorful things. So let's just look for a beach ball. See how this one right there is actually already animated? It has some animated features to it. I'm going to place it just maybe down over there. But in all actuality, I want to put my own animation to it. And I can do it with there. But I think I'm just going to delete that one. And I'm going to find a different ball that I think I want to use instead. We'll see. Let's see, what else? What else can we find? Okay. See, there's just so many cool options. Oh, let's put some sunglasses down there. We'll put some sunglasses down there in the sand, give it a little twist, and just, again, put in the placement. This is cool, right? Is this not cool, guys? That you can create whatever it is that you want. We'll put this child in there as well, playing with a ball. Let's see, where do we want to place him? Right there, perhaps. Maybe we'll move him over towards like he's playing in the water a bit. And again, what we want to do is we're going to set the background again just to make it look like he's behind the sand. So we're going to go to the layer, send to background, and now it looks like, of course, he's just behind the sandcastle. So again, it's just using your imagination, creating the different effects. And you can go again to the page animations. And if you want, you can just give it like an overall one animation. But to me, that's kind of boring. I want to show you how to create, of course, the different animations. You know, how you can take each one if you like and give it the animation. So the ball, we're going to go to the animate, and we're going to scroll down, and we're going to go to where it says wiggle. And so now, as you can see, the ball looks like it's moving in the water. So that's what I mean about kind of creating sometimes the own animation to give it that more realistic look. And then perhaps on the little boy, you know, perhaps we're going to go to animate. We're going to go create an animation and maybe move that boy around for a sec. And just to show you. So again, I said this before, the world is your oyster when it comes to different things you can do. Now I'm going to delete that path, and I'm going to create just perhaps a little different path, like he's jumping up, and there you go. So when you play it, that it's right there, of course, doing the different animations. So we're going to do the same thing with the surfer. We're just going to grab it again, and we're going to move it to wherever we want to in the water, creating that, like I said, more of that smooth type of feel where it looks like the surfer is actually surfing. Gonna go over to the ship and we're gonna do the same thing. We're just gonna add the animation to it, make it look like it's moving in the water up top over there. Perfect. That's great. Now we're gonna go to the other ship and we're gonna do the same thing. We're just gonna move it along. And there you go, just move it along the water and just give it a little bit of a feel. See how cool that is? The ball looks like it's truly, you know, moving in the water as you're doing it. The ships are moving, and oops. Now you can group some of them if you'd like, and just perhaps give them like go back to the animation in a sense, and you can sit there and hit breathe and then make it slowly look like it's coming into the picture at the start. Again, it's totally up to you on what you want to create. I truly enjoy using my creative side and creating different things because there's so much you can do here with the Canva program. So now I'm going to grab some birds and I'm going to put some birds where I want. And then we're going to do the same thing. We're going to click animate. We're going to create our own animation. And then we're going to take those birds and we're going to just move them along the skyline there. And then give them a stop whenever we want to. And then voila, now you got some birds flying in the sky. Now, let's go to look at some more birds again. Maybe add one coming in from the other side. Click see all. Again, there's a whole bunch of different elements that you can use. Now see how it's black? Well, obviously, for me, I don't want a black bird. I want a white bird. So I'm just going to click to change the color on that. Make it white. Move it on up to the right there. And then again, we're going to go and we're going to click on the animate. And we're going to do the same thing. Create an animation. And we're just going to move that bird along in the sky and give it again that feel of the bird that's moving along with the different elements of the other animations. So as you can see, you kind of have this little fun theme going on at the beach. And now in this video, I'm just showing you how to use the advanced animations, but it's so easy to as well create a storyline. You know, this for instance is 28 seconds long, this video, but you don't have to make it that long. Oh, let's go add this girl. Actually, she's so cute. We're gonna put her, there we go, put her right there, and then we're gonna go and add an animation, and then we're going to simply move her just a little bit as if she's coming in closer to her friends that are playing. So again, it just kind of gives you a whole live scene going on. It's just so fun to play with. Like I said, there's so much you can do with all the animations. And we're going to delete path. You can, again, move it onto the birds there. Delete that path if you want. But in this case, I'm not going to. I like exactly how it is. Now I'm just playing it out to show you. And again, so you see how the animations, that they're moving along, and then they seem to, for the most part, come to a stop. Again, the video is 28 seconds, but we don't need 28 seconds long. So you can easily, again, just, of course, cut that back. Now, before we hit share, which is creating it, I'm just going to show you there that perhaps, like I said, at the 10-second mark, we'll make it 1 sec. There we go, 10 seconds. And then that should be long enough, again, to go back and then create it. So you're going to hit share. You're going to hit download. It's going to turn into an MP4 video. Click that download button. And of course, now it's going to start downloading. And it's going to go into, of course, the file that you saved it to on your computer. And then voila, there you go. Now you've created your first advanced animation using Canva. Don't forget to save your project if you ever want to come back to it. And usually it saves anyway but just make sure to hit save. That way, if you want to come to it in the future and you're at the Canva homepage, you'll automatically see that design there, because Canva does save the projects that you do. Now, if you happen to overwrite it, of course, then of course it will end. But anyways, thank you guys so much. If you like this video, please subscribe. Please give this video, again, a like and a share. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully you enjoyed this video, and have a blessed day.